Good everyone and welcome to this video. Today we have another episode in the Starter Pack gameplay series, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Japanese Starter Pack. So this is one I didn't rate too highly, and I know some people are going to jump in the comments from my previous Chihi gameplay in the past and say something like, well Joe, if it's so bad, how did you get X amount of kills? Because the chances are I know what I'm doing. It depends on the day, of course, because, well, even I have bad days, but, well, everyone does. And the Chihi and me have a very 50-50 relationship. We always kind of have, and it's just how it is, unfortunately. But at least the plane I've had some decent use out of. So before I begin, in the description below there's a timestamp to the gameplay if you want to just jump straight ahead to that. But otherwise we're going to jump in and take a look at each vehicle briefly, because obviously we've reviewed these vehicles before. If you want to check out the reviews are on my channel as well, so feel free to do so. And yeah, like I say, I'm not going to go too in-depth for these vehicles, I'm literally just going to go over the basics. So, the Chihi, Japanese tanks. These aren't exactly the most well-armoured and the most well-armed. These Japanese tanks are not great. And that is just unfortunately how it goes with the Japanese army until you at least get to, like, the STAs and stuff like that. The Cheetos and Chinus, the Chinu 2 that is pretty good, and the Nato is a nice tank destroyer, but you know, it's really showing like how little there is to put in, but also the fact that Gaijin just isn't putting it in. So going over to Chihi, it's essentially just a beefed up Chiha. It has a little bit of extra armor as well as around the turret front, which has double welded parts and everything. Well, I say welded, it's bolted, but you know what I mean. The side armor and the engine don't really improve, same with rear armor. The engine does improve by about 50 horsepower, I think it is. I don't remember the exact. But we do at least keep the Type 1 47mm. This is an okay cannon for like 2.3, but putting it at 2.7 is a real push. This means that this tank can fight Shermans. Now against some Sherman models, you can at least fight using their weak spots, which isn't many, because this gun doesn't have very good angled pen, but you get the gist of it. There is a way to kill Shermans with this thing. The problem is most Sherman players are either running bushes, or they're just not doing what you want them to do. If you don't know what I'm on about, there's a weak spot where the electronic turret traverse is, and chances are you can penetrate that with this gun. It's not guaranteed, but you can do it. But the problem is most Sherman players either rotate their turret to try and stop you from doing that, or they cover it in bushes and then you just don't know where to shoot. You start to see the problems. Additionally, the forward mobility, whilst it is alright, it's nothing spectacular because, as I say, the engine horsepower is not the best, and its torque give out is also not very good. It's got a bit of a lackluster power band, so to speak. And also the fact that it doesn't get a coax is also strange, but, well, that's most Japanese tanks, I'm afraid, because they use this stupidly big gun with literally no clip size. You do, of course, get the hollow mounted machine gun and another Type 97 machine gun up here, but, well, you can see how cramped this thing is. If you lose your commander and at least one of a dude, you'll never use that machine gun again, and then you'll never use this one again. Can be quite, shall we say, cumbersome? And given the HE's lack of filler, yeah, you're not going to be doing too much. Coming over to the plane, where we actually start to get into the positives of this pack, but for the wrong reasons for this video, because this is a very good aircraft. It has very good flight characteristics, good climb, good turn, although it's not like Hayabusa level, but it doesn't need to be. Decent engine power, propelling a light airframe with good firepower as well, in the form of the Ho 103s on the wings and 277s. The only problem is, this is not what I would give someone for Tank Hubby. Because it doesn't even have any bombs, and the guns aren't very good for killing vehicles. They can kill the light stuff, but, well, anything can kill the light stuff, so that's not much of a saving grace, so to speak. I mean, it does teach them anti-cast, which is, I suppose, something, but yeah, I don't think this is a suitable one. So, on further ado, let's get in, and I will see you in a match. And welcome to the gameplay. So, as you may see I'm running a different camo on this map. I'm not using the stock camo that comes with the tank on this map. I know I normally tend to do that, but, well, it's just down to the map rotation. I don't really want to stick out too hard. At least for this, I have some degree of camouflage. That some degree being a slight push, but, you know, it's something to consider, you know? So my original plan was going to be to go to A, but given the amount of teammates we have going that way, I don't think that's going to be the most suitable. Now, of course, this is a medium tank, so I'm not able to scout anything, but it's always nice to have a look around. Because obviously with the lackluster mobility, like, it's enough to get you going, but any tank is enough to get you going, so... Oh no. Thank God I got the first shot off, technically speaking. You'll notice I didn't shoot for the front plate there, I shot for the driver's visor. Got a hit on him, but I think there's someone in the building to the left of us. Vertical cannon drive, that's good. So you'll notice the post pen can be very 50-50. Like, it can sometimes do a lot, but it also sometimes can't do a lot. Okay. Let's try and move. Okay, there's no one in the building, but I think there's someone in the next building. Oh yeah, there's definitely someone there.
We no longer have the advantage. Most of the zones are under enemy control.
Alright, we need a reverse. We can't push this guy. This is where it gets a bit awkward. Oh, he's trying that trick. Okay. Let's move. Okay, he's coming around down the right side. So you have to play very differently to most of your other tanks. Oh, that's uncomfortable. See, I think we've been scouted, or like, he's got a squad mate in the area. That's my personal thought. Yeah, he's definitely got someone else with him. He's definitely got someone with him, and I don't like that. Yeah, this team is also falling apart, which doesn't help us. Yeah, someone's coming around my left. We're pincered in here, there's not much we can do about it. Because if I focus on one, the other's gonna get me. Okay, there goes him. We're so dead here. How did we do that? Good tank! That's what I'm talking about. Woo! God, I'm sweating after that one. Okay, I need a minute. Right. Oh no, it's an up-armored Panzer. Don't see us. Good, you did see us. He's down. Woo! This is not the tank being the best, by the way. This is mostly luck and a little bit of skill. Thank you. Yeah, there's something in there. I can't see it. What is it? Oh, no. It's our hard counter. Alright, teammate. Bomb rush it. Go, go, go. Bomb. Bomb him. Get him. Don't do it to Luke. Bomb him raw. I'll take it. Good job, teammate. Whew. Alright. That's got the old blood pressure going a bit. Ow! Oh, we're so dead. There's a both of us. We're disabled. We can't move. These fucking Bofors things are running everywhere. And when you have less armor than they have pen, which, to be fair, quite a few vehicles do. Yeah. Oh, and he's using a stock round, so that makes it even more difficult for us. Alright, I think we've earned a slot in our plane. Whew! That was stressful. I don't know if anyone can indicate that, but that really was stressful. It's not the most stress-free gameplay I've had, but, you know, that's the joys of tank RB. You never know what you're gonna get. Alright, so, there's a B239 in the area, which I really want to kill. Because that thing is highly dangerous. When in good hands. And it seems to be in good hands. So, because I can identify buffaloes quite easily, here you can see one of the main issues with this aircraft is the rudder. It's not the best. It's a little bit shit. Well, that's him dealt with. Alright. He's done. So that's him out the picture. What's in there? Is that? Yeah, it's that Panzer that killed us. Well, helped us die earlier. An AA is shooting at us. I'm not sure what, but this is where the role of the Ki-44 kinda just doesn't suit this game mode. Like, yeah, it can do something. Don't get me wrong, it can do something. But, you know, it's limited. Like, it can only really do anti-cast duties, which is all well and good, but not when you're the only plane up. So, we've got 4 planes. What appears to be 4 planes. Okay, I'm going to spike this rear one. Pick them off one at a time. Well, I say that, and I'm about to get blown apart by a 13 mil. Nope, 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 nope. That might have given away our position to the other aircraft. That's the only problem with this. And also we're fighting Captain Price, so automatically he has the invincibility suite, unless you're playing him in the newer Call of Duties, that is. Because yes, for those that don't know, you actually get to play Captain Price in the newer Call of Duties. It's actually not too bad. Okay, J-20, that needs to go first. That's an Apache, we can deal with that later. Thank you. Oh, watch your fire, whoever that was. If it was enemy, don't worry about it. I'm not an enemy. Ah yes, the infamous Mustang becomes a the Mark 1 that the Americans have. That bug's still here. Ah. See, you can definitely do some work in this, but like is it worth it? Corsair, that needs to go in a minute. Let's going to make sure that B-18 goes down. He's down. Because you never know, I've had people to put out 2 fires before. Alright. Corsair is on fire, but again, they could put it out. That did absolutely nothing, and that's on a light-skinned vehicle, bear in mind. You can definitely see where, like, I would personally put in, like, a training school Ki-43 instead of this, and just put it at rank 2. That could be a super, like, the later Ki-43, the 2 model, which has the 250kg bombs. That, in my opinion, would just be more suitable. I'm not saying this is a bad plane. I'm saying it's a bad plane for what you're putting new players in, if that makes sense. It's probably the worst way to really put it, but, you know. Okay, teammate is distracting them, but, well, this is tank RB. Things can change very quickly. Stupid gun run coming up. Especially since I'm out of frickin' 50 cal. Yeah, that teammate did not have the best of days. Like, why did he drop the bombs in the spawn? That's what I don't get. Okay, that was weird. Right, so we're down to 7 7s, and there is like 4 enemy AAs. Ah, fuck it, let's do it. We like to have a bit of fun on this channel at the end of the day. You guys know me pretty well. If you're new to this, I don't always take things seriously. You've got to have a bit of fun. Even if sometimes it's a little bit stupid. Oh god, there's a lot. No, okay, we're not doing that. There's stupidity and then there's just suicide. It's as simple as that, and that is suicide. But yeah, you can definitely see like where the 44 is coming a bit short in this regard. Like, obviously the Spitfire was in the same boat. Ah! Oh, yeah, I didn't see the AA there. They're just all sitting in the spawn. I mean, man is just sitting on the freaking rubble instead of, you know, actually moving. Should we bring another 44 or go in a tank? We'll take a tank. Probably not going to do anything before the match ends, but, well. That's not the point of this video and gameplay. It's, you know, it's meant to show off both vehicles in a good way. So that you can decide whether you want these or not. Like I said though, to say that the team we've had and the luck we've had, we've not done too bad at all. We've actually done quite well for ourselves. Alright, there is a Panzer up here, so... I'm curious to know where. I hear it. Other side of this. Oh no. Okay, he missed. That's good. Okay, I can't see squat, so... We're just going to survive in the tank on the second spawn. And point the gun this way in case he comes that way. Yeah, that team was just not very good, but, well, you know, it's low tier. It's to be expected, unfortunately. But there we go. Not a bad little result to say the, shall we say, the situations we had to deal with. I think we did pretty okay. Like, we definitely could have done better in some areas, but, like, the fact that the Chi-He actually survived that shot from the Panzer, like, yeah, he poorly aimed it, but I was expecting him to hit this rear ammo rack, which I don't think was filled, because most of the ammo was up here in the turret, but still... I think there was some ammo down there. I didn't really look, but like I was worried about this ammo rack specifically. And yeah, like I said, I did not expect we'd survive that shot. But, well, we managed to turn a potential bad situation into a really good situation for us. So yeah, this combo, this lineup, I should say, with the pack and everything, can be effective, but obviously there are quite a few gaps to fill. So if you are wanting to go down this route and buy this pack, you're really going to have to look into the 2.7 options for Japan and really flesh out the lineup. I will be covering, well, in fact, I would have covered the Japanese Rank 2 daily task lineup by the time this video goes out. So in that regard, I would recommend looking at that video if you need ideas and you're thinking about buying this tank just to bolster the lineup. Well, not just the tank, but the plane as well. As for the plane, as I said, I don't think this is a bad plane at all. It's a very good plane. I just don't think it suits ground RB. You saw where the machine guns just did not have the punch to even take it down a half track easily. And that can be very, shall we say, unfavourable in some situations. And we definitely could have thinned the herd if we just had a little bit more punch. And also some bombs, which would have been nice. But yeah, in my personal opinion, I would personally take one of these Kai 43s, bump it up to rank 2, and put it as a training school. I mean, is it this one or is it the other one? I can't remember. I think it's the other one. But the other one, I think, literally has a training school. Yeah, here we are. Like, obviously, it's not exactly a training school, but, you know, it's... Well, it is, but you know what I mean. This is obviously the Dash 1, so this one doesn't have the bombs or anything. But you can literally just take a similar kind of skin, put it on this, and put it at rank 2, and then replace this in the pack. That's personally what I would do. The tank you can't really replace, because, well, there isn't really many other options. But, yeah. I think we did alright today. Let me know what you think of this pack in the comments below, and I will leave you all to it for today, and see you all on the next one.